Morning. Yeah, my name is Dr. Charles Ochie. I am the project director for ASU Summer Transportation Institute. I want to welcome you to this our ceremony. This is our closing ceremony. This is our 2019 STI closing ceremony. I want to welcome you. STI, this is our 23rd, 24th STIs, started in 1995, and we've been having this program for 24th, third year, And again, I want to welcome you, the parents, our partners, colleagues, administrators, and everybody, and students. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your presence, and again, welcome. All right, we're going to proceed with the program as printed. So at this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Jordan Tiller to do welcome. Is he here? Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the ASU STI closing ceremony. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. All right. Okay, invocation by Brian Nixon. Brian?
Please bow your heads. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for the STI program and the staff. Thank you for the parents that have brought us every day. And thank you for the students that have had a positive mindset and accomplished what they needed from this program. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay, we have a little song, and we selected 5 students to come and do a little song for us. Can you come forward, please? 6 of them? Okay, come on, let's do it. Come on.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I had things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road, I'll share the load if you just call me.
Thank you very much. One more applause, please. Give me one more. Thank you. Let me at this time recognize the staff that worked with us this year. Of course, I said I'm Dr. Ochie. I'm the project director. The coordinator is Ms. Esther Vickers, right there. She's the program coordinator. Program counselor is Mr. Fidelis Osakwe. All right. Youth counselor is Mrs. Ijoma Obogu. We also have some people that work behind the scene. Ms. Ford is not here. She coordinates a lot of things from my office. We also have some staff that work behind the scene. Ms. Felton is there. And who else? And we do have some of my colleagues that have taught in the STI this year. Dr. Hale is here. Dr. Ibe is here. Dr. Kafo is here. We also have Ms. Moore from Criminal Justice who also helped us a lot. Mr. Walker is here. He taught math. And who am I missing? So these are people that, huh? Oh, yeah, Mr. Christian, of course, he's always with us, and he went to the airport, and he traced us everywhere we go, you know. Hopefully next year we'll ask him to follow us to Atlanta, if it's okay. Did I miss anybody else? Thank you, everybody, whatever part you played. Dr. Ransford here is the one that helps us to, when we get the grant, she helps us to put things together, so I appreciate that. Of course, I have I forgot my colleagues here. Dr. Konghwa is here. He has taught in the STI before, and Dr. Owo. Dr. Owo, our participant, did participate in this STEM program this year, right? Dr. Owo, thank you so much. And who else am I forgetting? And well, we have somebody I'm going to introduce briefly who here to represent the president, so we'll get to her. Let me, that's the end of staff recognition, right? Now, program overview. This year is kind of different and unique. First of all, we got our funding very, very late. It came in very late, so we had to move into action. And, but luckily, we had recruited 30 students, so that was good. We did our recruitment early. And so when we got our funding, we went into action and started calling our partners and all that. So it was kind of short, you know, because our funding was cut half. We didn't do as much as we used to do, but we do the best we could, right? We had instructions, English, math, science. The climax of the program this year was that we went to Atlanta this year. We went to Atlanta Regional Commission, who prepared for us, and for a whole day we did the activities in their center. Very important. I'm sure you're going to see some of the pictures here. They had our students for a whole day, showed them how to prepare a city, how to build a city, how to do a lot of things. So it was very good. They also gave them some certificates which we're going to present to them. So Atlanta Regional Commission was always a good partner, and we really enjoy going there every year. Second day, we went to Clark Atlanta University, where we did some activities with Clark Atlanta University STI. We did what we call bridge building, which we do every year, and this year we won. Our bridge, which was built by, can you stand up? Where are the students that did the bridge? Killer and, okay, they came out first. Their bridge weighed over 40 pounds. And it didn't even break, because after 40 pounds, we could have put more pounds, but we only had 40 pounds. So we had to, I forgot to bring it here, but it was a very strong bridge, and they won. So good job, good job. So we came back from Atlanta. Normally we will go to Savannah, we go to Bronxville, but because of funding, we couldn't do those. But we did do some local trips. We went to the airport, very good. We also went to, we participated in the Lee Doherty County Citizen Transportation Program, which is, we were invited by Miss Davis, who is here. I'm going to talk to her later on. And that's one thing. So we did some local trips. We didn't do a lot of outside trips. So that's basically the things we do this year. Again, because of funding, we couldn't do so much. So, but the students were good overall. As I said before, we started with 30 students. I ended with about 19 students. Some went on vacation. Some were sent home for bad behavior and so on and so forth. So we went from 30 to about 19. 16 students, which was okay. So that was kind of a brief overview of the program. It was a good STI this year. We didn't have any bad incident. No police, no ambulance, no. Everything was, they ate good food in the cafeteria and all that. So all that was good. Okay. So that's basically it. Now move on to next. Greetings. Two people are going to talk in the name of greetings. I would like to call on Dr. Wendy Wilson, who is the Vice President for University Relations and the Chief of Staff. She's going to bring a few remarks on behalf of the President, and I want to thank Dr. Wilson for coming. I appreciate that. Okay.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Dr. Ochie, thank you so much for the invitation to bring remarks on behalf of President Marion Frederick. She regrets that she was not able to attend this great event and culmination of what I know was a great institute. I was listening to Dr. Ochie's remarks, and you've gone from 30 to 19, but I'm sure that's an indication that cream always rises to the top. So you all are to be applauded. Dr. Ochie, thank you for taking the lead on this effort. To the organizers that worked side by side and who worked behind the scenes to make this happen, thank you so much on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students here at Albany State University. I'd like to extend a congratulations to the students that won the competition. That is very impressive, and I'll be sure to share that with President Frederick. Let me just say, particularly to the students, you all had some choices this summer. You could have been in any summer camp, but you chose this, where you had an opportunity to engage in academic instruction and also learn about transportation logistics. Those skills that you learned and that knowledge that you added to your knowledge base will help you not only as you move forward in your academic matriculation, but I'm sure you learned some life skills. So that is quite impressive. I wish you the very best as you move forward in your future. I know you will be successful. This is an indication of that. Just continued success and congratulations, Dr. Ochie, the organizers, and for the students. That's the key. And so we look forward to seeing you later on and hopefully at Albany State University. Have a great day and thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Wilson. We also have some partners, agencies that work with us. We can't do this just by ourselves. So we have some partners from different agencies that work with us. How many partners do we have here from different agencies? I see Ms. Davis. You want to say something? I'm not calling you. It's okay. It's okay. Ms. Davis is one of our strongest partners. She always helps us in a lot of things, and I really appreciate that, And she invited us to the Lead Authority Citizens Transportation Committee every year, and we were there this year as well. So we appreciate that. She gives us advice. She's on our advisory board, and so on and so forth. We also have some other partners from GDOT. Anybody from GDOT here? They were supposed to come. They didn't come. Oh, let me tell you what they did last time. On last Thursday, right? They surprised us last time. GDOT is a Georgia transportation people. They came to our classroom with 15 people. 15 people, professionals, engineers. And they talked to us about how to start a project. From the beginning, we have two or three engineers that will come out and talk about how they start a project from the, what's the first thing they do? They go surveying, they survey the place, and then the pre-engineering and post-engineering and maintenance and utilities and then traffic. The whole 9 years of how to do a project, 15 of them. It was very incredible, and we really appreciated that. That's very wonderful. So those are the partners that work with us, GDOT, Transit, Airport. Chief Ford is not here. Chief Ford always invites us to the airport, and she takes us around. He takes us around. In fact, one of the things we do is we go to the tower, Albany Tower up there, and we see the planes and coming in and coming out and all that. That's the Chief Ford. He's not here today for some reason. Anyway, so those are our partners, and am I missing any partner here? Any agency partner here? None? Okay. We appreciate what they do for us. Any board members here? Advisory board members here? They're not here. We do appreciate all their activities and all their help. Okay. Moving on to item number 7. This is where our students will present what happens during the 4-week. It's a 4-week program, and each week we document what happens during the week. So at this time, we're going to call these students to come out here. Each of them will give you a brief of what happened within that week. Okay? The first one is Kelly Malone. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaylee Malone, and I attend Monroe Comprehensive High School as a rising junior. I am here to tell you about my first week of STI. When my mom told me about going to the STI program for the month of June, I already had my summer set on sleeping, eating, and fun at home. But knowing that I would have to get up every morning and attend the program and leave at 4 was a shocker. I complained and complained until the first day. My first day was consumed with meeting each of my classmates and teachers. We did fun activities such as games, other activities to remember each other. We also tested some of our learning skills with doing variations of different maths. This made me feel like a college student for a while. Stress would be the word to define me at that moment. The second day we switched teachers. I thought math would be hard, but life did shut me up when I met Mr. Ochie. He taught me math to where I could understand. We started to do STEM. We did different projects that made us think more and use logic sense. The third day, I remember meeting Dr. Owar and him teaching me about artificial intelligence. If I did not learn about artificial intelligence, I would have thought Google was Google and Alexa was Hey Alexa. He taught us so much more that would make us think throughout the program. The fourth day, I did not attend the program, but I was back there Friday for it to be raining cats and dogs outside. But me and my classmates played various games and had deep conversations. The summer program has taught me how to challenge myself, and if you can't solve a problem, try it another way and maybe you can solve it. I'll never forget the teachers and the food, but mostly the teachers. The teachers taught me how to keep striving, and they were very helpful at all times. This made the first month of my summer the best. Thank you.
Week 2 is very exciting. We have presenters from MELS, which is the acronym for Men Advocate for Leadership, Excellence, and Success. Mr. Leroy, Ms. Thompson, and Ms. O'Hara engaged us in hands-on activities pertaining to leadership development. We learned that teamwork makes the dream work. We visited the Southwest Georgia Regional Airport. We toured the airport, and Mr. Ford explained the airport operations. We toured the fire station and police station located on the backside of the airport. We were able to go up to the tower where the planes are monitored. Mr. Ochie, our math instructor, taught us some algebraic tricks, which will be very helpful. Dr. Andrews lectured us on laws regarding to transportation. He provided some very valuable information. Our STEM sessions was with Dr. Feng. Dr. Feng taught us about conversions and geometry. He was very knowledgeable. Week 2 was full of learning activities.
Good morning. I am an upcoming 9th grader at Westover Comprehensive High School, and I am supposed to tell you about week 3 and week 4 of the STI program. Monday of week 3 of the STI program, the STI students traveled to Atlanta to the regional's office The students listened to speakers from Atlanta. Then the students were asked to separate into groups and build a city of their own. After time was up, students presented their cities and were all combined together. Tuesday, on the second day of the STI program, of the 16th day of the STI program on the Atlanta trip, we went to Clark Atlanta University where students listened to speakers and asked to build a bridge out of popsicle sticks with the limited amount of time. The bridge that Melvin, Brian, and Jordan made held up to 40 pounds and won the competition. On Thursday, the STI students went on to a transportation meeting downtown Atlanta where the students listened to an actual board meeting. Friday, Mr. Armstrong did a demonstration of what you should do when a cop pull you over, and they had real actual Albany police. Tuesday, on the week 4 of the STI program, students took a trip around Albany on the Albany Transit for the city bus. And on Thursday, finally, Wednesday, GDOT, Georgia Department of Transportation, came and told us about transportation jobs and duties of the workers. And that concludes my speech.
I forgot to mention that the Albany Transit, Ms. Davis, they provided a bus that took us around the city and took us to some where they proposed some projects that will be taking place in the next 2 years, 3 years, or whatever. That was wonderful because that was the first time some of them rode the bus. First time. It was very interesting. So at this time, we're going to do some presentations. We have 2 certificates to present. One certificate comes from the Atlanta Regional Commission for those that went to Atlanta and participated in the program. So we're going to, there are 2 separate. When you call them, just come forward and get your certificate, okay?
Melvin Blocker.
Huh? Oh, okay, come on. A group is, yeah, it's, all right. Which one are you giving first? The
STI.
STI first.
Tara Hale.
Tara Hale. All right. Congratulations.
Kennedy Ingram.
Kennedy Ingram. Kennedy. All right. Congratulations.
Renita Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Kaylee Malone.
Malone, Miss Malone, Kelly Malone. All right.
Brian Nixon.
Nixon.
Joma Waketi.
Waketi, Miss Waketi.
Simone Rhyme.
Samuel Ryan.
Jordan Tiller.
Jordan Tiller. Okay.
Anybody here? Wait a minute.
Did we miss anybody?
Jasmine Robinson.
Jasmine Roberts. This is for. Okay. So these are for AG, for the Atlanta Regional Commission. Those are for those who that went to Atlanta and participated in the program, okay?
Melvin Blocker.
Who's this one? Melvin, Blocker.
Kennedy. Williams. Where you? Oh, okay. Renita.
Renita.
Kaylee. Brian. Joma Waketi. William. Tara. Simone. And Jordan Tiller.
All right, thank you so much. Our colleagues from Atlanta Regional Commission really appreciate your coming and participation, and they want me to extend that to you. You all did a good job while we were there. It was good. Okay, well, the food is not here yet. So I just want to express my appreciations to the parents and the guardians who allow their kids to participate in our program. I forgot to mention Mr. Grace. Charlie Grace also used to be one of us, and also helped to provide some instructions. We couldn't get it this year because of time, you know. So, they're supposed to bring the food in a couple of minutes. Actually, it was my fault. I told them 12:15. I thought it was going to be a little bit. So, the food is coming. It's going to be good. So, yes.
While we wait on the food, can I go ahead and get the group picture of the students?
Okay. Yes. Okay. Exactly. So, again, on behalf of the STI, Auburn State University, I want to thank you all for coming and for allowing us to serve and take care of your children this 4-week period. It was a good program, and I hope that we'll continue next year, and we'll be sending us information next year for those of you that want to come back. Okay. So thank you for coming, and stay behind. The food is coming.